Boom, we good. Keep sound and everything.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Well,
there was a split scene.
This is what the world has done to us, people.
I don't know what happened to it.
The what? Oh, I put it down over there. I'm trying to, you know, we doing this professional thing. I know you see that's a Canon camera, okay? Nothing but
we ain't gonna act brand new when been on break, bro. We're not gonna do that, bro.
No, that's what break has done to me.
Oh,
only got the motherfuckers fucked up out.
You are something.
Can we just officially say welcome to yet another episode of the SquadKast motherfucking podcast?
Yeah.
Gentlemen.
Golf clap.
Well, we haven't seen a lot of each other as a result of what's happening in the world right now and my over precautions.
Yeah.
So.
I can't. We recording, but you
So
supposed to be recording.
yeah, that's Brother Black. He's parenting at the same time.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
we got the third GB3.
GB3
out here. He's also
he's making his official debut on the SquadKast podcast.
You know
he's a cameraman in training.
Yeah.
So
he's also, just for the record, fired his father, the waiter. Just want to let you guys know that.
Yeah. Black looking for work.
Yeah, he's actually looking for work
let
right
us know,
now.
right? So
he's unemployed. But yeah, it's good to be back.
Absolutely good to be back. Well, I mean, let's talk about what's obvious here, and that is
fuck Corona.
Fuck Corona. Huh?
Hey, you see, I got the mask on. Brother Shefflin got sanitizer and on the cut. And Black just don't give a fuck about life right now. So he's.
I mean,
right.
I go work like
I'm just fucking
else.
around, man. Everybody's precautious in their own way.
In their own way.
In their own way.
Myself, I've been basically shutting my house for the last 4 to 5 weeks.
He's lying. This fucker been fishing and all types of shit.
Keeping distance
I don't want to give a fuck. I'm
calling
calling everybody out today, goddammit.
Well, so
You've been fucking fishing.
I ain't catch nothing though. So, but I did grill some hot dogs and some chicken while I was out there. So.
Did anybody catch anything while I was out there?
Oh hell yeah, Powers catching big ass monsters.
I thought I saw him catch something.
Powers went out and dropped some.
Shout out motherfucking Powers.
Right.
Man.
He was out. He sent me a picture this morning. He's back out of Sailorville. He caught one this morning as well. He's
Sailorville or Big Creek? Which one was y'all at?
Sailorville. Yeah. We actually were out at Raccoon last night though. I went fishing with him last night. So I didn't take the pole. I just took the beer. So.
He caught shit last night?
No, he didn't catch it last night. So
shout out motherfucking Powers.
Right. Shout out to Powers. Let's see. And you guys are finally getting to work from home now, right?
Yeah, I've been working from home since March 30th. I came back. I had the whole week of spring break off, which I normally do. And then when they closed the schools, Wells Fargo, they gave me another week paid on their dime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then when I came back on the 30th, I went in the office, worked a little bit, packed my shit up, got out of there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
And ain't been back,
I haven't been back since, you know.
Nice. I had to go back one time to go fuck with some shit from the job. And I called my boss afterwards, like, I can't do that again. Like, I ain't going back in there. There's too many people in there.
I took everything I needed so I could make sure I didn't have to go back, bro. Like, I ain't doing no repeats. No repeats.
Y'all missing the restaurants and the bars, man? Well, I don't know about Brother DJ, but the bars for me, holy shit. But that being said, I've never had the best variety of beer in my apartment. I mean, I must have had 20 different beers over the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
I mean, I don't do the bar thing, but certain restaurants I do miss. I mean, I will order out certain places and go pick it up. Obviously can't dine in or whatever. Or if you want to risk sit in the drive-thru at a certain establishment, you can do that. But and I don't even do that often.
I don't even support that,
I got the house
man.
loaded up with a whole bunch of food and shit, and that's just me being lazy at times. You know what I mean?
How many of these essential workers do you see with masks and gloves on?
A lot.
None. No, I won't be seeing no one at Mickey D's. No, none of the kids.
I see people wearing more gloves than anything. I'm not gonna sit there and say they're wearing all masks, but I do see a lot of people wearing gloves.
But
and the thing with gloves though is that you got the gloves on. But now you're touching different shit, putting bacteria that you didn't touch on different shit with the same pair of gloves on. So it's cool that you're wearing the gloves, but you gotta be more conscious of how you actually use the gloves. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah, come here, because if you're just touching shit with them and then just touching
you're touching strawberries, and then from strawberries you're touching oranges, and you got all this thing, you're touching grapes, and then, you know what I'm saying, you're just spreading the shit around.
So I actually, gentlemen, I don't know if y'all heard of Capital City Fruit. I've been ordering fruit and vegetable. I got a delivery coming to me at some point today.
That's pretty
right
decent?
to the. Oh yeah, and it's almost exactly the same price as going to the grocery store.
Oh, seriously?
And every piece of fruit and vegetable is perfect, bro.
Yeah?
Perfect.
Capital City?
Blew my mind.
You got to text me that info.
They do next day, send it to the crib. I got a $40 box that I split up with 3 other people, my dad and my aunt.
Norwalk
Everybody
or some
chipped in a
shit,
little
right?
bit. Huh?
Next time you
Like
order,
by
let me know.
Norwalk or some shit?
Yeah, they're in Norwalk, yep.
Yeah.
Next time you order, let me know, and I'll go in with you.
Okay,
whatever.
all right.
Yeah,
okay.
seriously.
So, yep, and I'm looking to do it on a weekly basis. So
That's fine.
This is my last test to see how the vegetables turn out. The vegetables are good, and I just
really want all
way.
fruit, so.
So for me, motherfuckers, for quarantine, back to me.
Oh, my bad, brother. Go ahead. Go ahead, man. You right.
But go ahead, Brother Black. The floor is yours.
For me, you know, I was always going into the office for the most part these last couple of months, so I just worked from home starting Wednesday. The shit was, I thought it was okay that first day. Got through the week. Shit was alright. I'm like, okay, but that Friday got a little snail issue going on, and I kept looking around the motherfucking walls and just like,
yeah,
in this bitch, like I wasn't prepared for this.
Nowhere
shit.
to go.
So yeah, it's some adjustment shit that needs to be made, but I'm getting a hold of it slowly but surely. But it's not that bad. It's
Learn
not
how to
that bad.
occupy your time, man. Seriously, just be able to get creative with doing different shit.
Bro, what are you doing in the
and like
downtime?
y'all said, it's, well, yeah, to occupy my time, I've done a little bit of the working out thing, try and move some shit around, change some shit up in the crib,
right.
grab some books. I done ordered books. Hopefully I don't go into a book ordering frenzy.
Okay. Well, maybe
like
you
that,
do. Maybe there's nothing wrong with
I
that.
actually just ordered 3 books myself. I actually, one is a Dick Gregory book too, by the way.
Okay.
Thank you for reminding me. That's what I need to add. Okay.
Want me
Yeah,
to? I'll give you the book that I ordered.
Oh yeah, you were saying, yeah, I would say the one thing, it make you realize like the shit you took for granted that we didn't, you know what I'm saying, take a part of when we didn't have to fucking stay in the house. Like y'all said, going out to eat and shit like that, just spending time with your family.
Yeah.
Out in the, you know what I'm saying?
Just hanging with the fellas. Shit.
Yeah.
You can't even dap no more.
I mean, but ultimately you can, bro. I'm not, I feel like the shit's real. I'm not gonna stunt like, oh, motherfuckers not getting sick. But at the same time, I feel like I get that, bro.
Dying.
But I don't feel like motherfuckers should not be able to still link up with their people and kick it in hopes of being scared of contacting some shit.
But they're not saying that. They just said it's keep it less than 10 people if you do that.
Shit, I don't even fuck with no more than 3 people at a time right now. I look at the gas, I pull up to the gas station, and if I see a couple people in there, I wait. I'm in no rush.
Crazy.
I'm here to get gas.
I don't give
That's
a fuck.
it.
I'm going to the shop, get this shit over with and go.
Shit, I'm
at the grocery store, I know I got a little crazy. I'm just. Oh, watch out. Oh, you almost got too close.
Well, at Hy-Vee, they got the arrows to tell you one way, boom.
I hated that shit.
Boom,
I seen that
boom.
shit. Like,
That's all you can do.
No, I like the arrows, man.
I like the arrows
that
too.
That shit be pissing me off. So you one of them people?
I like
you one
the
of them
arrows.
people?
I like the arrows.
You the guy going the wrong way down the aisle?
I'm them people. Yes,
See,
me.
We don't like you no more.
They love each other.
Like, fuck out of here.
They love each other. Get back on your marker. But, you know,
Yeah.
what are y'all, so you said, you know, you working out and shit like that and trying to move some shit around. You about to order some books. I said trying, brother. What are you doing outside of working?
You know, that's a good point
and
because...
And you know, you've been fishing a few times that I've noticed. What else you been doing?
Same thing as doing the workout thing. I got a, you know if you ever seen, I had a 40-pound dumbbell weight set. I was using it to keep my bike upright. But now I got an indoor trainer for my bike that I can just set it down in and just bike. So I'll do like 30 minutes on that. And then I got these, it's 11 different exercises that I found that I do, and I do 2 sets of that, and then I increase the weight on the 3rd set. I've been pounding on that bitch for 3 weeks now, and there's already a difference. Oh,
that's
shit.
Good. That's
I had to ask the girl, like, would you think different of me if I got buff on you?
That's dope. I'm trying to turn my fucking basement into like a little at-home gym to keep it real. I mean, I've already had
Is that the
weights.
bag you had down there?
Yeah, I got a you see, I got a heavy bag now. Bought a heavy bag with stand, gloves. Already had wraps. You know, just mimicking everything that I was doing at title boxing when I was doing that. You know, I got weights and shit, so I'm just doing different things. I probably work out probably like maybe 45 minutes to an hour
Right.
every day or every other day. I try to do it every day to keep it real, because what else do I have to
Yeah,
do?
I did that.
You
That's
know,
why I worked
so-
out before I even came here, man. So, yeah.
So if I don't do it every day, I make sure I do it the very next day. Like I didn't work out yesterday, but I made sure I worked out today. I was like around like 10:15 and got done like right around 11.
Right.
You know,
Okay.
so-
Okay. Nice. And the books too. What books?
Yeah,
you
the
read?
books.
That
No, I
book?
just ordered them, so I'm about to start. You know, my
Okay.
trilogy of books right now. I'm waiting to get those, and you know, just see what else I can do creatively to pass the time,
Yeah.
man. I mean, like battle rap wise, I'm always jotting lines down and shit like that. Homeschooling the kids, you know, shit like that, and outside of that, man, it's just regular shit, just like everybody else, man.
Right. Right.
Everybody else, bro.
Man, and you know, I feel pretty lucky in that I'm at a point in my life where something like this happens. I'm more or less doing okay still. You know what I'm saying? There isn't a huge impact other than just changing of my daily routine for sure.
I think we're all fortunate to be able to say we're still working.
For sure.
You know, we don't have to depend on any kind of unemployment benefits or
Right.
anything like that. We're not furloughed or you know put on stalemate until
Fingers
stuff
crossed.
comes back.
This shit
you know,
don't get
fingers
too
crossed.
much worse.
You know, so I'm very fortunate. I know these brothers feel the same
Yep.
way, and you know.
And I tell you, the people like us in this position, we should take this moment to try to, you know, gain some, at least a little bit more knowledge or better ourselves physically, just some, you know, take it. So when we do get on the other side of this, we're just that much more better and prepared to once we're able to get out there.
Well, I'm definitely trying to better myself physically. I'm actually in the process of also buying a laptop so I can learn how to video edit and do shit like that, so I can be more of a contribution to our platform, and also endeavoring to other shit that I want to do later on down the line, and still make that the SquadKast platform. So, you know, whatever I can do to add a notch in my belt, you know what I mean? Like whatever I can put, you know, keep adding to my repertoire, you know, I'm with it.
Okay. So Bernie's out.
Your man Bernie went out like a bitch.
And I agree.
A sucker.
I agree.
A fucking clown.
Not only that,
a turncoat.
He's staying on the ballot. He's gonna stay on the ballot. So
he endorsed Biden. He endorsed Biden. Obama didn't endorse Biden now.
Obama waited. Not only that, Obama waited until he was the only option.
But is
that's not even a real endorsement. That's a joke.
I'm just going in on the Bernie side.
Caution.
What if like y'all was in, let's say y'all were professional athletes, and y'all came to me and was like, hey, I need you to be on the sidelines root for me, and that's gonna help me win, right? But I'm like, I don't know, that might not be a good look, it just kind of depends. But then when you are the last man left in the race, I hop on the sidelines and be like, yo, that's my man. That's my man. Is that genuine?
No.
Are you gonna say, wait a minute, I'm already winning now, it's too late. Why would I need your support?
The problem that he didn't back him initially when he first started running, I find that shit weird too.
Clearly. And now Joe Biden sounds like a belligerent old man. He sounds freaking insane. Arguably,
you know what? I'm glad you brought this up, brother. Because I am shocked and I am appalled at some of the shit that you said in your show,
like
brother.
what?
The way you are depicting Joe Biden right now and try to say that Trump has a higher IQ than
I didn't
Biden,
say Trump has a higher IQ.
You said that he makes more sense than Biden, bro.
Oh, for sure. As far as the words you can understand that he's saying.
We don't.
Joe Biden just like
there's been so many.
The difference is this.
Hold on, don't come up with wisdom. 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 You come up with wisdom. There's been so many fucking clips, bro, of Trump just looking so bad, just talking about nothing.
For sure.
He makes no sense about nothing.
Right.
And we already said that the people are writing the shit for him. So therefore the people who surrounding him are stupid. And you want to sit here and say that he makes more sense than Joe Biden?
Certainly there are comparable clips where there are moments.
You and your fucking fake news.
No, man. There are definitely moments where one is definitely clearer than the other.
Okay,
and
you have moments.
Now, the problem is...
You said overall.
No, listen. Don't cut my wisdom. The problem is you're implying I'm saying that Trump is essentially a smart person. I'm just saying.
You basically said that. I know you voted for him, so I know you're trying to back him.
Now don't cut my wisdom. Like I said, I definitely didn't say Trump is a smart person. I'm just saying there are definitely instances now of Trump looking better than Biden.
Name
that
one.
Being said,
Name one.
Again, the problem is you are implying.
Name one.
It sounds like basically you're implying somehow I'm saying Trump is a better option.
That's what you. That's what you was implying.
No, I didn't.
To the person, to the people watching, that's what it looked like. You was basically this. Hold on. Let me tell you what my observation was. My observation of that was basically like.
Is that what you got from people? What DJ's implying?
What we have already,
not at all.
And what the person we have running up against. We might as well go with this fucking idiot because this fucking idiot don't even know where he's at half the time. That's basically what you were saying. That's basically what you were saying.
That's not exactly what I said at all.
All right, brother.
The point I was making.
In so many words.
The point I was making, that if you start pushing these two up against one another.
You have a moron versus a moron. Right?
And what do you think is going to happen versus the last time? Do you think people are just, I'm just going to pick a different moron?
I would say they're gonna pick. Trump's gonna win again.
Right, and that's a problem. And this is wrong. Trump is a bad guy. Let me clarify here, because again, you trying to make it sound like I'm riding for Trump. I get the jokes aside. I think you're definitely misunderstanding what that cast was, but certainly not. The problem, that is the problem, is that hands down Trump is outperforming Biden. Even if they're both idiots and they say stupid shit and they're both bad options, Trump is outperforming Biden.
I'm asking both of you this. For one, him outperforming Biden, that's not an actual fact. Number two, here's my question.
For sure, he's polling better demographics.
That's not an actual fact.
Polls, yeah, it is.
You watch CNN, that's fake news.
I watch more than one thing.
No, you don't,
so clearly.
Well, we had this in the previous cast. You said CNN
was one thing about one subject we were talking about.
Whatever.
It wasn't an overarching support for CNN and any
based
legitimate information.
on how he's performed throughout this whole pandemic, right? How pretty much the country is so upset with this man.
Yeah, he's bad. Yep.
All right?
Yep.
You still think with all of that, on top of all the other baggage that he had leading into this, America's still going to vote him in?
I do. Because
Why?
What has changed about America and its problem that created enough votes for Trump to win? What has changed since then? What's different now that got Trump elected that's different now?
For one, racism is at an all-time high.
And that racism got him elected. So if we're basing it just on racism...
Saying, you asked for an example, and I just gave you an example.
And I would say that that's a bad example because
racism and white supremacy was not at the peak it was until he came in running.
And it helped get him elected.
That's fine, but I'm not saying that, but you just asked the question, I gave you an example.
And
that's all I did, brother.
If you're saying it's even higher now, then it can only help him even more if it helped him the last time. So that definitely. So again, what has changed? That
nothing has changed. That's why I'm saying he's going to be reelected. Motherfuckers. Yeah.
And I'm thinking about. I get that I have my own opinions and biases, right? That I understand, like the things I like and prefer. But I'm thinking about like the other people who were either were Bernie Sanders supporters or at least Democrats in trying to figure out a legitimate candidate. If they didn't support Hillary, why would they support Biden? They're ipso facto the same people, controlled by the same people. They are basically supporting the exact same policies.
Well, they didn't support Hillary because of the narrative that the Republicans and Trump was painting.
And then
because
she was corrupt, right?
Crooked Hillary thing, Benghazi, and all that shit out there.
So what do you think they're going to do with Biden?
I mean, that's fine.
I know y'all heard about the sexual assault charges, right?
Yeah.
I mean, allegations. Let's say that, right?
Okay, that's fine, but then it's the same president that said grab him by the pussy.
And that wasn't a problem.
I don't want to hear none of that shit from you people.
And that wasn't a problem. And that still got him. So I'm saying that this is bad, but Trump will get elected again because the Democratic nominee is fucking Joe Biden, and no one who supported Bernie Sanders, most people, let me clarify, most people who supported Bernie Sanders, quote unquote, the progressives, right? They're not just gonna go, oh, well, I'm gonna vote for Joe Biden because Trump is a bad guy, because if you step back and you look at both of them, they're both fucking bad people.
They're not equal.
And
that's you trying to break that down?
That is
arguable. You're trying to break it down as if they're both bad people, so they're equal. That's not actually true, and I don't want you to
and I'm not saying that. No, but listen.
But I'm just saying that's how it looked, how you just said
and
that.
And the better phrase is they both have problems, right?
They both have baggage.
And even if you got to go, well, who's worse than the other, you're assuming that everyone Well, I
I'm
would
not
say, no, not
assuming.
you. You're right. Not you.
I'm not assuming.
The Democrats, the DNC, the people who are in control of the Democratic Party are assuming people are just going to be shamed into picking the lesser of two evils. But that's not how we work.
But that's every election anyway. People are going to feel that way.
And again, so exactly. So this is why I like this brother right here, because he helps me. He helps me prove my point.
No,
He don't
you're
even
not
understand.
proving the point.
And the point is just that. They're not gonna nothing's changed. This is exactly what happened the last time. So to think somehow Biden is different.
I'm just going to give my 2 cents and then I'm just going to digress and then I'm going to let Brother Black give his feel on it. My thing is this, brother, and this is how I personally feel. And not every American that's going to vote probably feels the way that I feel. And that's fine. You can vote for whoever you want to vote for. I'm not going to sit there and say I'm going to vote for Trump just because I hate, I'm going to vote for him. Or I'm not going to say that I'm going to vote for Biden. Obviously, I hate Trump. And I know Biden's not, fully capable. But, sometimes you do have to pick the lesser of the two evils. And then who you want to go with. And
what if...
but hold on. So my thing is, personally, Trump has all this baggage that he came in with prior to being the president, when he was running for nomination, his business dealings, everything. Like, he's been documented for so much racism, chauvinism, bigotry, and everything.
His whole family.
Now he comes in, he's the president, he's fucked up so much shit, he's torn down so much that what Obama and other presidents before him has brought.
Arguably what led to this pandemic being as problem as it is.
The relationship with our foreign adversaries, that relationship is tarnished because of this man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he has fucked up so much shit, and I don't understand how any person with any legitimate rationale, and we can debate this, how y'all can try to sit there and sway me to say that he's fit to run the country another 4 years when his whole presidency has been nothing but turmoil since he ran. And the Obama's whole thing that he was going off of was change.
But Obama didn't change much, though.
Well, we're not getting into that.
Oh,
I'm just talking about what his thing was. His whole premise was change, and that's what got him into office, amongst other things. But that was his whole thing. And I think that it is time for change again. I think that you have to pick the lesser of the two evils. I mean, Biden was the vice president. He knows how to do the shit. I'm not saying that he's 100% capable, but he knows how to run the country. He knows how to deal with foreign affairs and handle foreign affairs in different countries, dealing with different kind of diplomats and shit like that. I'm not going to sit there and say that he has a clean record. Nobody does. Everybody has dirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were trying to tarnish and destroy Obama for years, and he still got elected because he was fit for the job. And I hope that whatever decision y'all make, y'all base it on, is this person fit for the job? Look at the resumes. Fuck the sexual assaults and all this other shit, because...
Well, I'm not going to just say that.
Hold on.
I'm not just
all I'm saying is...
Let's say they prove that he raped that woman.
Can I finish my comments? All
right. That was just...
All I'm saying is, fuck the sexual assaults, because that's like common right now. Trump been accused of it and did it. Joe Biden, all these motherfuckers, old white men have been accused of this shit, and they still get elected. So does that mean anything? Does that mean anything? Does that mean anything?
It should.
It should.
It should.
But it doesn't, right?
It should.
But it doesn't, right?
It should,
But it doesn't, right? Okay then, so what I'm saying holds fucking water.
We know it don't mean nothing. We see how the world reacts.
All right then.
Hey, let me ask you this. Where's the hashtag #MeToo movement? Fucking nowhere right now? Right.
That's an air elbow for the people.
And I wanna.
And that's a good fucking point. Where is that? Is it over now because y'all done got Bill Cosby in jail and Weinstein's in jail and old boy done hung himself in the can?
I mean,
like, is it over now because these three people?
And now that Joe Biden is the primary, like, well, we just gonna forget. Now it's out the window. Hashtag #MeToo.
That is a good point, bro. I have not seen anything about that,
now, I don't
bro.
know if you know the chick. I think her name is Amber Heard, or no, Amber Heard is Johnny Depp's ex-wife. I can't remember the girl's name, but the woman who was accused Joe Biden of this shit, she went to the organizers, the people who run the hashtag #MeToo.
Yeah.
And they turned her down for helping her because they were worried about if Biden gets the presidency, he would affect their nonprofit status.
I heard that.
And so what? What if you now have to start paying to fight for the right thing?
That's crazy.
You don't want to do it no more? Come on, man. So you're right. You're right. I hope you're right in that the lesser of two evils will win. Just in a world of 1 + 1, like that would just be the most logical. But I'm still just
But we don't live in a logical
and
world.
frustrated.
I get it. I know. I get what you're saying, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just. I just have to provide the other side of it.
For sure,
man, you
for
know,
sure,
like,
for
like
sure.
I have to give some form of fucking hope that this man could be out of here. But Black, go ahead, man.
I co-sign what you were saying, brother DJ. For me, like I said, I still feel like all this shit came down to money. That whole kick of this whole, I feel like the pandemic shit was really to help him with this whole political campaign shit, really. And the whole...
How do you feel about his name being on the checks that's being sent out to people?
I tell you what, you know what I thought?
I'm asking him real quick.
Okay.
Let me go ahead, brother Black.
That shit's a joke. Like I said, I was watching my homeboy's little live earlier this morning and shit. And, he was just saying like it's a bunch of people that's not even touching that money. So you gotta think about all the extra money that they gonna have that didn't get sent out or people that didn't get.
People who are
You know what I'm
passed
saying?
away are getting checks into them.
Or
I saw that.
People that's felons, you know what I'm saying? They don't get that money or didn't file taxes the past 2 years.
Right.
They won't get that cut. Where's that money going? Back in their fucking pockets. Fuck out of here. Like this shit was a money grab. And that's a lot of fucking money. That was $2 trillion.
See, with that little 1,200 we get just a distraction about the $500 billion are giving away to corporate America, so they have enough cash to go around and buy up all these bankrupt businesses and all this cheap real estate because of this crash.
And then they give these small business loans at supposedly 0% interest and all this other stuff. But it's like,
why even make them pay it back?
right? Why even make them pay it back when you pumped in so much all this money into these big corporations?
That
I don't
never
understand
have to pay it back and
Never.
cut their fucking taxes.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. $1,200?
Yeah, we gotta pay for.
That's not even my fucking paycheck. That's not rent.
Pay it back?
Come on. No, you don't have to pay it back, but I guarantee you they will get it back from you. If our taxes don't go up, government services,
let's access. It's like if you. What I'm trying to say is when you file your taxes next year, that $1,200 or whatever you got is not gonna come out right then and there. Right. You know, that's all I'm saying. But I believe that they will have to raise taxes to you know, accommodate for the shit that they're doing for us.
And us poor folks will be the ones paying those extra taxes so that we can ask the government for a little bit of money time to time.
Okay?
Yeah.
I just felt like shit. I just feel like, I'm not saying the whole coronavirus is not real. People are sick, you know what I'm saying, and all that. But I feel like and I'm not no conspiracy theorist, none of that shit, but I just feel like all this shit is a real money grab. From the tissue to the fucking, all that shit.
So what Brother Black is saying that he feels like, because we've discussed this before, that the companies, the tissue companies, the Lysols, the Purells, all these Campbells and all this shit that we're going, not necessarily we, but as a whole, going crazy over buying all this shit is putting all the money back into their pocket when...
And then we're also giving money to them via the government, via that $500 billion fucking treasure chest with no oversight.
Right. You know, because we don't necessarily know how long this is going to last. And, you know, if people spend all their time watching the news, you're going to drive yourself crazy because, I mean, this shit is going to just obviously look depressing. And then you're going to keep feeling the need to buy this, buy that, because you hear that the Tyson company has shut down.
Yeah, I'm done with pork.
The pork company. The pork company is now. I don't eat pork, so that don't really affect me. But you know, my kids doing shit like that. So the pork company is shut down. So now people feel like, oh shit, I gotta buy all the meat, you know, because we don't know what's going to happen, you know, which is crazy.
Happy I don't watch the movie.
Well, with all that being said, gentlemen, I think we can all agree it's a crazy time right now.
It is crazy.
But we doing what we're supposed to do as grown men and holding it down, take care of business.
Got to.
And you know, like I mentioned on my podcast, whether it's y'all or anybody listening, make sure you're reaching out and helping others if they need it.
Most definitely.
And you know, don't be afraid to reach out if you need a little bit of help. You know, your friends, your neighbors, your family. What the fuck are we here for if it's not to be with one another? social distancing doesn't mean we can't take care of one another.
I wholeheartedly agree with everything you just said, brother.
There you go. There you go. Well, in that case, let's keep it short and sweet. We'll end it on that note. Big shout out to everybody out there following, listening, commenting, all that good stuff.
We
really appreciate y'all, your patience with us as we figure out how to adjust in a new world.
Most definitely.
But look for some new shit coming forward.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna keep chefing, half-ass politics, black attack, battle of the week. We want to figure it out one way or the other and get it taken care of.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Well, in that case, that is SquadKast podcast. Y'all take it easy.
Yeah.